Well, this is kind of fun. I am here again at Birdie James. Michelle and I changed clothes really quickly.
We've got to. We can't do two segments in the same.
And not do that.
Right.
It's great. Because in the last segment we were talking about lots of color.
Right.
And how, at least in the low country, the seasons aren't so defined as far as clothing.
They kind of bleed into one another a little bit.
Well, and then I was saying, okay, gosh, what are we going to wear? What are we going to wear? And I tend to, when I think of winter and I think of autumn, I think of black.
Right.
And that's something that you've really tried to teach me. Yeah. Black is great.
Every season I say I'm not buying any more black for the store, because really if you look at our overall aesthetic, it doesn't really go with our overall aesthetic.
Right.
Everyone says you have to buy black because people will always wear black.
Because it's basic.
But look at how amazing this color looks on you. And so for a blonde with your skin tone, and any blonde really, this cream is gorgeous. And it's like a cream winter white, just like we were talking about.
Exactly.
That's big in the furniture too, because that usually informs fashion, right?
Yes.
Isn't that what?
Yes,
because it hits there first.
Correct.
Yeah, so that's really interesting to me.
Well, I find that the weight of the clothing that you have too is really interesting. I mean, I went to New York and it's big.
I've learned over the years with that. The first year that we were here, I bought a ton for winter.
Okay.
And it did not get lower than 75 all winter, and I was just like sweating it, panicking. And so everything had to be marked down, and it took time for me to get rid of it. A lot of New Yorkers would come in and shop with us and
go home.
And so there was some movement with it, but I just find that I stick with these types of fabrics more. This is great because this can, you can put a vest with this, you can put a light jacket over that, and you're going to be warm, but you're not going to be too hot right now when it's still pretty warm out.
And for me, I have it on with jeans right now, and I feel like it looks pretty classic.
It does. It's
very comfortable, but I would wear it every day.
It's very chic. This neck, the detailing on that neck is incredible.
Do you find that people are buying, when I first, at 65, when I was growing up, if you will, I would have 4 million pair of jeans. I would have 20 pair of shoes and shirts and things like that. Do you think people are buying more, I don't know how to say it, is it collections or style or mix and match?
Like the same? I think they're buying, once you find the right fit for yourself, I think women are coming back repeatedly looking for those same styles. Everyone's pretty much over that oversized look.
Okay.
So those blouses that are really peasant-like, kind of over it.
Okay.
Some still like it. I prefer that because I just like to dress oversized. I mean, this dress is clearly a big shirt. It's like almost men's inspired. I just like to dress loose. But for the most part, women want to show their figures a little bit more. And they come back to us repeatedly season after season for the staples that they know we'll have.
I was reading, Elle Magazine, Style Magazine, and I can't get a feel for pants. Straight
it's
leg.
all over the place.
Okay,
is it?
Okay.
Yeah, because there's the really wide leg, the palazzo pant, the culotte, the vegan leather is huge right now.
Okay.
The denims are the same. They've brought in a girlfriend. So instead of the boyfriend jean that's super baggy, there's a girlfriend that's a little bit more fitted but loose. I've been looking for the perfect loose pair of pants. Pair of denim, I can't find them. I love a pair of skinny, but for me, I want a little bit of room.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Now, what about length?
Oh, that's a preference.
Okay.
I mean, we do really well with ankle length.
Okay.
I still stand behind that is historically going to be the best length for most women because it's not going to shorten shorter women.
Got it.
And then it hits at the ankle on a taller woman.
Okay.
Now the 28-inch for my height and up, for 5'9" and up, we can't do that. We need the 30-inch.
Okay.
And I have the option to order that, but for the most part, we do a lot of 28-inch or length.
Do you do a lot of finishing an outfit with the accessory? Do you think?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk to me about how you balance that, because one of the things I think you do really well is you wear kind of chunky, funky.
I'm really into statement jewelry.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I've never been into fine jewelry really. Growing up, I would get them as gifts, and they would always kind of just sit there. I love a big earring. I've gotten into wearing a hoop with short hair. When I took my hair short, it was strange for me. I always wore studs, and so I've really embraced a bigger earring with shorter hair, but it's because I'm kind of funky with the curl and everything.
Well, the other thing I've noticed, and I struggle with how to do it, and that's something I think you're really good at, is mixing metals, mixing textures.
Yeah, we do a lot of mixed metal around here, and that's because Julio, this is like our #1 seller.
I love
the
that.
gold with the silver, and it really allows you to go whatever direction you want to go. The only thing that I usually will coach people on, or when I'm styling them, is to whatever is closest to your face, to wear the metal that suits you more. So for instance, my hair's really white and I don't have yellow in it.
Okay.
You have more gold and yellow in your hair, so gold is better for you, but for me, it's better for me to go with grays or silvers.
Oh, interesting.
So I find I have lots of gold because I love gold, but when I put it on, it doesn't feel right. So
And you're
I end up-
wrapping it in silver there.
Yeah.
One of the things that you said, and I know we don't have a whole lot of time, so we're gonna have to do this next time too. I would really like to talk about the coaching piece of your clientele and your staff when people come in, because it resonated with me when you said that, because I think that's a lot of what I feel like you do.
Yeah, I really want it to be an open dialogue in here, and for us to be able to be honest with ourselves, and because I think at the end of the day, that's when your confidence really can flourish, when you're able to come out of the fitting room and feel great, and you know where your limitations are, and you know where you're really going to thrive. You'll enjoy the shopping experience so much more that way.
Well, I really appreciate you talking to us, and it's always fun. I feel like that there's always a takeaway with everything that we talk about. I want to thank you for coming on Girl Talk Today. Thank you all for joining us here on Girl Talk Today also. Have a wonderful week.